Solstice of the Sunflower is one of the last oil paintings Nash completed before his death in 1946. Admired for its formal boldness and visionary qualities, it was part of a series of sunflower works inspired by his reading of Sir James Frazer's The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. Nash described the subject of this painting: the spent sun shines from its zenith, encouraging the sunflower in the dual role of sun and fire wheel to perform its mythological purpose. The sun appears to be whipping the sunflower like a top. The sunflower wheel tears over the hill, cutting a path through the standing corn and bounding into the air as it gains momentum. This is the blessing of the midsummer fire.
Number 1. Sunflower is one of the few plants with the word flower in the actual name, and it's easy to remember. When we look at it, it's got this big and beautiful yellow flower on top. Number 2, sunflower's center is actually made of lots of smaller flowers. So the darker brown part just in the middle of the flowers are actually a lot of small ones. Sunflower fact number 3 is that we can eat the seeds. So once a sunflower has grown fully and then dried out, we can then harvest the seeds, remove the shells, and eat them as snacks, or we could also make them into a butter.
Paul Nash, May 11, 1889 to July 11, 1946, was a British surrealist painter and war artist, as well as a photographer, writer and designer of applied art. Nash was among the most important landscape artists of the first half of the 20th century. He played a key role in the development of modernism in English art. Born in London, Nash grew up in Buckinghamshire, where he developed a love of the landscape. He entered the Slade School of Art but was poor at figure drawing and concentrated on landscape painting. Nash found much inspiration in landscapes with elements of ancient history, such as burial mounds, Iron Age hill forts such as Whittenham Clumps and the Standing Stones at Avebury in Wiltshire. The artworks he produced during World War I are among the most iconic images of the conflict. After the war, Nash continued to focus on landscape painting, originally in a formalized, decorative style but, throughout the 1930s, in an increasingly abstract and surreal manner. In his paintings he often placed everyday objects into a landscape to give them a new identity and symbolism.